Too quick. Bretnon Lenoir on the inside. It's a horse that won on the heavy at Ascot, and he leads going towards the first flight. Italian Council is close up. On the wide outside, Scorned is quite keen early in a black jacket. And then over on the inside is Overstrand, followed through by Goldbrook in the red. And the white just off the inside is Sincere, quite handy as Bretnon Lenoir takes flight number 1 with a clear advantage there. Already good 6 or 7 lengths ahead of Overstrand on the inner of Italian Council, then Sincere. Scorned is wide. Very deep on the course is a grey, that's Gin Palace in a slight change of colours, wide of Hot Shots in the orange quarters as they clear the second flight and pass the stands. Bretnon Lenoir is clear of Scorned, Overstrand and Italian Council. Sincere and Bernardon, then Hot Shots and Bold Bishop with out wide Gin Palace. Idaho Docks in the midfield with Goldbrook and Gone Far and Elarbong. And then out wide is Beat the Heat in a blue jacket ahead of Dancing Bay and Cadount and Shalako Grand Finale and Phoenix. Towards the rear, Fried Helmo with Sud Bleu held up. Desert won from last, and Never is last of the bunch in this Sunderland's Imperial Cup as they make the right-hander starting down the hill. One or two jockeys screaming for room. Down the hill, Bretnon Lenoir has plenty of room out ahead here. Leads to Scorned second, Overstrand on the inside of Italian Council. Bernardon is a bit keen out wide in the white jacket. Also in white with the orange cap is Sincere on the inner, followed by Bold Bishop, also in very pale colours. Hot Shots is wide. Then Gin Palace and Elarbon as they turn into the back straight. Following these was Goldbrook, followed next then by Cadount on the inside of Idaho Docks and Gone Far and Beat the Heat and Phoenix. Grand Finale in the rear division with Shalako as they clear the next, and there Bernardon has run out at that, is running away. The saddle slipped right forward. Very awkward time there for Henry Oliver on Bernardon as they clear or approach the next, and it's Bretnon Lenoir who leads over this from Scorned in second. Overstrand is third, then Italian Council, followed by Sincere on the inside. Next is Hot Shots, and these are tracked through by Goldbrook, and then Cadount, who's improved a bit on the inner of Gin Palace. A gap after these then to Phoenix and Shalako up the inner from Fried Helmo towards the rear at this stage. Elarbon now, Sud Bleu on the inside. Desert Beat the Heat as they approach the last in the back straight, and it's Bretnon Lenoir who leads again. Leads by 2 or 3 lengths to Scorned, has always been chasing. Overstrand has always been handy as well on the inside. They're followed by Bold Bishop now, who goes into 4th place. Italian Council. Sincere is just nudged along next from Goldbrook, and then Cadount in a black cap making headway from the rear with Hot Shots out wide of that. Shalako on the inside, and then Phoenix as they run round the final right-hander. 2 flights left to jump here. Bretnon Lenoir still continues to make it in the hands of Richard Johnson from Scorned in second. Overstrand is third. Bold Bishop behind these Sincere. Italian Council. Goldbrook in that red jacket. Shalako up the inside. Coming wide in search of better ground is Hot Shots. Then from Gin Palace, and Sud Bleu stays on from the rear. They've closed down a little bit on the leader. Bretnon Lenoir now by only 1.5 lengths to Scorned in second, and Bold Bishop looking a big danger on the outside as they approach the second last. Scorned and Bold Bishop, they head on together ahead of Bretnon Lenoir as they jump 2 out. Bold Bishop just the first to rise from Scorned. Bretnon Lenoir's got very tired back in third. Phoenix is running on the outside, goes into third now ahead of Sincere and Goldbrook, but back up ahead it's up front on the outside. Bold Bishop has Scorned on the far side. Bold Bishop will just rise first. Scorned far side. These two having a rare old set 2 here. Bold Bishop and Barry Geraghty, but Scorned getting the better of the argument now under Barry Fenton. It's Scorned for featherweight here. Kicks 2 legs through of Bold Bishop, and Scorned wins the Imperial Cup from Bold Bishop in second. Third was Phoenix, then a gap to Goldbrook and Gin Palace from Shalako. Next was Sincere, and then Italian Council, Desert and Overstrand, the stragglers including Hot Shots, and also Never, who never showed. Idaho Docks, Gone Far, tailed off, and pulling up Fried Helmo. Scorned has won this Sunderland's Imperial Cup, one of the most testing runnings, I would have thought, of this famous old race. Andrew Balding, the winning trainer. There is Claire Balding with mother, and plenty of celebrations in the Balding family tonight. Scorned off the lightweight here of 10 stone 3, a horse that had decent form on the flat in the past, quite lightly raced over hurdles. Now a 9-year-old, he's won a big prize today.
The winner, Scorned, and my goodness, if you fancy Albahera to go and win the opening race of the Cheltenham Festival on Tuesday, what a boost you've had. Scorned, though, was off bottom weight here, beaten by him at Newbury, wins the Imperial Cup, returned at 14-1, Scorned, and it was a well-backed horse in the offices this morning and here on the track. That Scorned wins by 4 lengths and 3.5 lengths. The runner-up, Bold Bishop, easy to back. What a blinder it ran in the race, 8-1. Clear second favourite, the original 8-1 favourite this morning, that Bold Bishop. The third, Phoenix, good each-way support for this Phoenix, returned at 16-1. It was back down from 40-1 this morning, and it was 28-1 on the course. Goldbrook is fourth at Double Carpet, 33-1. And some bookmakers do pay 5 places, including the sponsor Sunderland. Jim Palace was fifth. That was returned at 10-1. Hot Shots went off the 30-2 favourite, but Scorned, Albahera will now be top of your list, following Scorned's win in the Sunderland's Imperial Cup.